My name is Juliana Elsinga. My husband's name is James Clow, and we're in Long River, Prince Edward Island. We've had the panels for coming up 5 years. We started when Sunley started here on Prince Edward Island, and we have a large unit, I think the largest we could get to take advantage of the rebate, and 36 panels, but not on the roof. We have them in our backyard. I found them really easy to deal with because we were looking at a company here on Prince Edward Island. I know Sunley is now here too, but we just found Brian to be really knowledgeable, and he had all kinds of paperwork and he handled all of that, so it made it all really easy. Well, a couple of things. We liked the setup. We liked the way everything was explained really well in person and on paper, so we could refer back to that. We also liked the idea of the 0% financing. If we had have gone with another company we were looking at, we would have had to take out a loan at 5%. So over 13 years, that's quite an add-on. That was one of the main reasons we went with Sunley. The bills, we always had them even over the years, so we knew what it would be. We had a similar cost at the time, and that was part of the computations that were made as far as which system we would get and how long we would pay for it. But I know that in our old house 10 years ago, we paid about $180 a month just for electricity. So with Sunley and with the fact that we now heat using energy because we have a geothermal system, our costs have not increased, I would say, to the same amount it might have been had we not gone solar. The installation was great. They were timely. They came when they were supposed to come. We had a couple of minor issues and they were right on top of it. Some they could fix remotely, and other times they had to show up in person. As far as preparing for the installation, like, we didn't have to do any of the paperwork, and I appreciated that because I'm the one that does the paperwork in our family. And like I said, Brian was so good at explaining everything, and everything happened when they said it was going to happen, which I really appreciate. I know the electricity bills have gone up for people that don't have solar, and because we have a fixed cost, the only thing I compare it to is like the year previous, but then of course it depends on the weather, depends how much of a credit we have built up, it depends on how many people are in the house, and this year we put in a hot tub, so that definitely increased our costs. But we'd be at the time of year now where we're starting to bank some credits for the coming year. Oh, definitely. And we have the geothermal to go with it, so the combination, if you can, is really great. And the fact that in 8 years we will own the system and will only have to pay the monthly, administrative fee to Maritime Electric will make a big difference in post-retirement. Well, environmental reasons, of course. Like, the sun's energy is there, and I've never understood why more people don't use it in climates like in the Midwest or in Las Vegas. I know that there is a push to go green, and I feel like the government and companies have worked well together to make it affordable and attractive for homeowners to use solar energy, and it should be encouraged, I think. Oh yeah, I would use Sunley again, and I've definitely recommended them to many people, and several members of my family actually now have solar panels as well. And I find most people now, like if they're looking at building or figuring out a way to, in the future be more cost effective, I think more and more people are looking to solar energy. And I know even like the year after we got ours, a neighbor and our daughter got them, and there was already an advancement in being able to change the level of the solar panels. So I know in the future the panels will just get smaller and smaller and more efficient. So I think that's exciting for the future. Efficient. I think would be the main thing, and cost savings, of course.